Well, this is take two. I just did a Facebook Live a few minutes ago and it disappeared. So sorry about that. Anyway, I was on time and here we go again. Take two. All right. So today is April 4th. I got a couple things I want to share with you real quick. One, I did an interview this afternoon with a seven-figure earner who shared his story. And he's got some really creative ideas, not ideas, but strategies on how to recruit and build your network marketing business using LinkedIn and social media. Great story. He was a millionaire by the time he was 26. He's now in his 40s, and he was successful before network marketing, was really successful in network marketing, and now he's coaching and training and teaching not only individuals but companies, very similar to what I'm doing. Okay, so you want to watch it. It's like 24 minutes long. It's worth every minute of it, and you got some great ideas. Scott Aaron also does a podcast, but watch that interview. You'll like it. And I got an announcement on the back end here, but let me talk to you about the topic today. By the way, today's April 4th, and we got snow today. It didn't stick. It didn't stay on the ground, but it was big, huge flakes. It was just beautiful coming down, knowing that it wasn't going to be on the ground. So anyway, the message for today. The message for today is, what is your messaging to your prospects? I did a training last week, and the messaging was different. And it's important to have the right messaging for the right prospect. You've got your warm market prospect, you've got your circle of influence prospects, you've got your cold market prospects, your social media prospects. And it's a process. It's not just one message, it's a series of messages. Like, for example, today I sent out 35 requests to connect with other network marketers in LinkedIn. And I've already received 6 responses. They're from all over the world. 6 responses back, and or not responses, but acceptance of my request to connect. And now it's the next step. So 3 of them I've already responded to, and I said, thank you very much for the connection. And I asked them how long they've been in network marketing. So that's the next step of relationship building. And if the next ones that come in, I'll try a different response. So it's a process of getting down your messaging depending on who it is you're prospecting. If you're prospecting someone that's already one of your connections, it might be a different message. Hey, I noticed we've been connected for months now, for a while now, and we haven't really met. I see you're in network marketing. What do you do? That's my messaging. You've got to get your own messaging for the product and service that you provide, so that you can start the relationship building. It's not that you need a lot of people. It's not how many people you connect with. It's what are you doing with the ones that you do connect with? What are you doing it's kind of like distributors. It's not having 50 distributors. It's what are you doing with the 1 or 2 that you've already recruited? So the messaging is important in the process of relationship building so that you can bring people into your circle. So the messaging you want to have down, your repetitive presentation. So for example, some of the messaging that we fixed and refined in the training class was on cold prospecting. What is your story? And when you're cold prospecting, when you meet somebody at the grocery store, it's actually meeting somebody out. When you meet somebody at the grocery store, you don't really have a lot of time. They're grocery shopping, maybe even the cashier. They're ringing up your groceries. You have an opportunity to talk to them. You don't really have a lot of time. So you've got to have a 30-second or 20-second elevator pitch or a bumper pitch, we call it, so that you can get what you need to get, quick, precise, to the point, and set them up for the next connection. So when we're out like that, the whole point of prospecting is to set an appointment. It's set an appointment. It's not to deliver your whole presentation in 2 minutes or 20 seconds that you have while they're ringing up your groceries. Otherwise, it gives them a reason to blow you off, and you never actually make the connection of getting their phone number, getting their email address. So we did that. We got the messaging down. And by the way, if you're working on your messaging and you're not sure what to say, I offer a free coaching session to anybody that I haven't coached in the last 60 days. So if you would like a free coaching session, I can help you with your messaging. Just send me a message, or you can also send me an email, harrynewhan@gmail.com. And if you want to send me your scripts or your message, send me your script that you're using, the messaging that you're using, and I'd be more than happy to fix and refine it, take a look at it, and give you any suggestions that I might think of. Don't send me all your messages. Just send me one and let me know who you're delivering that message to. Whether it's again warm market, cold market, social media, and so forth, and what step in the process, so that I know what it is that you're communicating. So messaging is critical because that's the first exposure, and you only have one chance to make a first time experience. If they don't like what you say, they'll probably never have an opportunity to communicate with that person again. But there's such a huge market out there. So get your messaging down and really, really put some time into creating and crafting and finding the right message for the right prospect that you're talking to. Okay, hopefully that helped you out. You can't get to the next step. I mean, that's the first most important part is your initial contact with somebody. Okay, the announcement. So I've got on the 13th, 9 days from now, there's a book. It's called The Consistency Chain for Network Marketing by George Campbell and Jim Packard. These guys are great. They're funny. They're hilarious. A very successful network marketing, 7-figure earners. George was actually a stand-up comic for over 10 years. Really funny, down to earth. And they are going to be I'm going to interview him on the 13th on a Zoom call. Later this week, I'll send out the invitations, a registration that you can register and participate live with us. But we are going to be on a Zoom call and going to do an interview. And we're going to have some fun. Got some questions for them, obviously. And you're going to see their humor. But this here falls right into line with one of the topics that I teach, the 3 C's. Confidence, commitment, and consistency. The 3 C's to successfully build in a business. So I would recommend you get this book. You can get it on Amazon. $10 for the hard copy. I think it's 99 cents for the Kindle version. But it's not that big. You can read it in a couple days, but it's powerful. The messaging is powerful. And again, I recommend it. So they're going to be on here on the 13th at 4 o'clock Eastern. 4 o'clock Eastern time? Yes, 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll send the registration page out as soon as I get it here later this week. All right, so we've got the interview I did with Scott earlier today. It's worth every minute of it. Get your messaging down. It's really critical to advancing and building your business. And then on the 13th, we've got the authors to the Consistency Chain on the show. All right, everybody, have a great day. Talk to you later.